Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing another tutorial with the Colourpop and Disney Elsa Frozen 2 palette. If you haven't seen this palette, this is what she looks like. She's very cute. The packaging is so stunning. It has Elsa on it and it has like a bunch of snowflakes. And this is what the inside looks like. I'm pretty sure you know. Honestly, I haven't been really that excited about a lot of Colourpop's palettes. I do live for a good natural, neutral palette, but just like a lot of the palettes look the same, and I literally can tell you that when I saw this palette, I was literally so inspired because, I don't know, even though it's kind of neutral with this color and like some of the shimmers, it really just inspired me, like with the packaging, the theme. I guess I'm just like a sucker for a theme, but yeah. I did do a first impression with this video. It's on my channel if you'd like to go see it. But yeah, so basically I'm just going to be sitting down doing another tutorial and basically just talking about my thoughts. So when I get a palette, I like to do a first impression, which basically I just sit down and play with the palette for the very first time. I never play with the palette first before doing a first impression. And then I like to go off camera or just not talk through a tutorial and play with the palette, because I feel like sometimes when I do tutorials, I kind of like am trying to rush sometimes just because I don't always have a lot of time when I'm filming. So I like to do a second look off camera, and then I like to come back and do a third look on camera for YouTube and do my review. So I at least like to do 3 looks with the palette before I like say if I like it or not. So yeah, so if you'd like to see me play around with the Elsa palette, then just keep on watching. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like this video before we move on. Let's go.
Whole lot of people need to hear this. It's a lot of names on my hit list.
So I brought y'all nice and close up just so you can see the eye tutorial really nicely. And I did already prime my eyes with the e.l.f. Cosmetics 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I am in the particular shade Fair Warm. This is literally my all-time favorite concealer. I used it like on my face as well. And I did set my eye primer just with a light eyeshadow shade. So yeah. So I kind of know like what I want to do today. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 shimmers in the palette and then a glitter. And I played with 2 shimmers and the glitter. So I think today I want to play with the 2 shimmers. I will swatch them for you. So this right here is Gala and this one is Northern Lights. I haven't played with them, so I think I kind of want to do both of them like all over the lid and crease. Would that look good? Maybe I'll blend like another shade, but I want these 2 shimmers to be like the main focus. First, I'm going to be dipping into the shade Fire, which is this one right here. It's like just a nice transition color, and I basically just want this all in the crease. It's just like a transition before we lay down those shimmers. How is everyone's week going? Mine's been going really nicely. I'm still in business math. I don't know if I like talk about that, but yeah, well, when you're seeing this video, I've already, like, continued to my next class, but I take my last exam in there tomorrow, and so far I'm making an A, which is really good. So much fun playing with this palette. It blends like a dream, spoiler alert, so yeah. So basically with the shade, I'm just blending it all in the crease, and then kind of, like, dragging it down, just so it's kind of like a base shade for the shimmers, because I don't want to just, like, lay them down. I want a little bit of depth. Not bringing Fire, the shade that we're using on my lower lash line, just because I want to use something else. That's all of the mattes that I'm really going to use. And now I'm going to take the shade Gala, which is this one right here. It has that more, like, pinkish tone to it, and I'm just taking that on a flat crease brush like this. That is stained. It's not on there. Like, see, it's nothing is on there. Just want to like let y'all know, but I'm gonna be dipping into that on one side. Just spray that with the pixie mist that I have, and now I'm just gonna apply that to the front portion, like in this area, and then I'm gonna put Northern Lights right there. I really want to see what. Oh, that is so pretty. I know a lot of people don't like using shimmers in their crease. But like, we're not actually using it in our crease. We're just like packing it. I feel like shimmer like above the crease is kind of like Euphoria vibes. Okay, now I'm going to be dipping into the shade Northern Lights, which is this one right here. I feel like it is a duochrome. I will swatch it. This finger is clean. I feel like it's a little bit of a duochrome and has that like purple shift, and then it has like that yellow. So I'm just gonna pack it on like this just to get that full moment. Oh y'all, that is so wet. Oh, spraying it like I did with Gala, with my Pixie Beauty Mist. I love this mist. I actually got it as a gift. I don't know if you're watching this, but if you gave it to me, you know who you are. I love you. I'm just packing that on the outer portion. Is it weird to like use shimmers in your crease? I mean, I don't feel like it is. I mean, I'm gonna do what I want. There's no rules. Taking that brush that I use with fire, dipping into it again. I'm just gonna be blending the edges basically, just because I seen at the front portion where it could just be like blended. And I kind of want it like very subtle moment. I don't want it to be like full, like, you know, like shimmer. If you can see like right in there, it's just a little bit of harsh line. So I like to blend them out, or basically just like remove the product. And it makes it look a lot better, you know? I don't know how it's catching on camera just because I am literally blind and I can't see without my glasses on. But it looks very, very pretty in real life. So hopefully the camera gets it. Now I'm just taking this Luxie brush. It's the Luxie, let's see if it's rubbed off. It's the let me see, 522. I like to use this to like wipe away any fallout. Actually, I like to use this to wipe away like bake and stuff like that, so it has like excess powder. And the shimmers, it did not stay. There was a ton of fallout right there, which I expected, and it didn't stay, so there we go. So I'm kind of gonna go for like a two-toned look, and for this eye, I'm going to be using the shade Water, this one right here, and just blowing that on my lower lash line. I'm gonna show you, but for this eye, I'm gonna use this shade right here, and just blow it on, and just blow it out on this lower lash line. So the lid colors are going to be the same. It's going to be Gala and Northern Lights, but then the lower lash line is just going to be different. Actually, for my second look with this palette, I used the shade, and it was like really the only shade that I used. I'll throw it up on the screen if you'd like to see it, and it's on my Instagram. Like, just know that. It's actually a tutorial on there. So go check that out, link in the description. But yeah. Okay, so that is nicely blended out. I think it looks really, really nice. And I actually may only use this shade. I don't know, because I used that dark burgundy in my first look, so I don't know, we'll just see. But now I'm going to take the shade Ice Crystals, this one right here. I don't know why I haven't used it before, because it is literally so stunning. I actually used it in my second look. It's just a silver, but it doesn't look like a silver in the palette. But it's so sickening, and I'm going to use it. I'm just going to be placing that in my inner corner, like so. It's just a really, really nice shade. I may actually spray it with some of the Pixie spray, just because it needs a little bit of like a little oomph, you know, just to make it as bright as it can be. Oh yeah, see, that took it to the next level. Now taking this little Moto brush, it's the BMX 420. I'm going to be dipping into Cuddle Close. I think that's what it is. It's this one right here. It's just a shimmery white. It's nothing special, but I like to keep my brow bone really light. I feel like if I put Ice Crystals, it's going to have that like silver shift right there, and I don't want that. So just taking Cuddle Close, just putting that on my brow bone. I've actually used this palette more than 3 times. Well, this is my third look, because in one of my looks on Instagram, I will throw it up on the screen now, I actually used the shade Flurry, or I don't know what that shade is. It's this one right here. I actually used that all over my lid. But now I'm going to go off camera, and I'm going to catch this eye up to speed. I'm probably going to throw on my lashes, mascara, and something in my waterline, and something on my lips, and we'll be back to do my final review. And I may add a wing, but if I do, I'll like show you before I add lashes and everything. So wanted to let y'all know that I did add a wing. This is what it looks like. I did kind of mess up on the lower lash line, so I just had to connect it all the way. But it's very cute, and it gives me major Euphoria vibes, even though that isn't what it's like inspired by. But I didn't feel like setting up my phone again, so I just felt like I'd do this. Okay, so I'm back, and this is the completed look. Before anyone comments, yes, I know that this wing is a little bit thicker right there. But I had already threw all my lashes in. To fix this one, I would have to take both of them off. Because more than likely I would have to fix this one too. I did throw on this like little jean, like I don't really know what you call it. It's like a jacket, but not really. I mean, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna film another video after this. Also, I wanted to point out that I did end up going with the shade Water on this eye, and then this shade on this eye. And then I actually put a little lash glue and just made these like go down like that. See how they like just go down like in triangles? For lashes, I am wearing the Coffee Talk lashes in the style Foxy. I will leave a link in the description to go shop them. It's not like affiliated and I don't have a code or anything. I just really like these lashes and I thought I would go ahead and put them in there for you to like shop them. Where I go to sit down and film and then I can't find anything. Okay, so for lips, I am wearing the Velour liquid lipstick from Jeffree Star in the shade Posh Spice in the like center of my lips. And then I just kind of went like to like blend it out, and then I topped it with the gloss in the shade Diamond Juice over top. I thought that I wanted to keep the lips a little more neutral, but like this by itself, I really don't like it. So I like paired it with this, which I am obsessed with this lipstick, Posh Spice. I feel like it's the perfect like color on my skin tone. Really obsessed with this look and I think it turned out amazing. I'm really getting Euphoria vibes from it. I don't really know why. I guess in a lot of people's looks when it was like popular, they used a lot of shimmer and that's like all that I did today. Move on into my review of the Elsa palette from Colourpop. First off, I think the packaging is so very cute. I get what they were going for. Like Elsa on this, like the little design of Elsa is so cute. Kind of like small, which I really like for like traveling. I definitely feel that I could travel with this palette, especially in the winter months because a lot of these shades are catered towards the winter. I mean, she is like the snow queen, so I think that all of the shades work amazing. There is a glitter in this palette right here. It is Flurry, I believe that's how you say it. If you're not into glitters, you might not like that one, but I will say that this is my all-time favorite glitter. Actually, you can almost see, you can actually see where I've almost hit pan, so there isn't actually a lot in there. And at first I didn't know how to use it, so I probably used a little too much. But if you just lay down a little lash glue and then like wait a few seconds and then pack it on, then it looks chef's kiss amazing. Like the Elsa palette is up to par with all of the other Colourpop palettes that I have. So I feel like just the color story is what you're going to be looking for, not really formula wise. If you like these colors and you feel like you will get use out of it, then there you go. In my first impression, I talked a lot about the prices and things like that, but I will leave a link in the description to buy the Elsa palette if it is still in stock. When I'm filming this, I didn't check, but I do know that it is limited edition, so like when it goes out of stock, it's never coming back in, I believe. But yeah, number one thing I don't like about the palette is the font of the shade names. I can't read it. That's literally all it is. I can't read it. And the print is just so small and it's like weird. It's in cursive, and I never got to learn cursive in school or like online school. So I don't really like that, but what can you do? I mean, you know, it is what it is. That's my only thing I don't really like, but I feel that I'm going to get a lot more use out of this palette, and I'm super excited and happy that I got it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a brand new YouTube video. I do upload new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Sometimes there are bonus videos, so you just never know what you might get. I post a bunch of videos. I do tag videos, unboxings, first impression, tutorials, like literally everything that you can name of in the more beauty world. If you would like to follow me on my social medias, they're all linked in the description below. My Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, so make sure you go follow those. But that's totally up to you. But I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
Okay, guess we doing just